Okay, so hello. Um, this morning we had to take our truck to the service department at Ford. And if you have a Ford vehicle and you are familiar with the service department in the Dallas area, they suck. So took longer than we expected, and we're not going to have our truck back today, which is a big surprise, but not really. My plan was originally to actually make dinner like in a Dutch oven, cook. Fun fact, I do have my culinary degree, but also as a mom, it gets busy. And when crap happens like that and you run out of time because in like another hour I gotta start picking up all the kids and take them to doctor's appointments, I'm just gonna throw my original plan into the crock pot because it works that way too. So I'm a big fan of these little McCormick things. This one's for beef stew, and it's not a slow cooker one, but you can actually put it in the slow cooker. It will work just the same. So, but you find these at the grocery store in a little seasoning aisle, but these things are lifesavers. Because on the back here, it does have instructions, like ingredients to follow and everything, except for I have my own little tricks that I do with it. So they're suggested directions, and then I have my own directions. So, and that's pretty much how I live life too. I don't follow directions too well. I just kind of do my own thing. Sometimes if you're making a pot roast or any kind of roast, you gotta use red potatoes. You have to. It just tastes better. So I'm just cutting these into like little 1-inch to 1/2-inch cubes. Thing I like about cooking pot roast is you don't have to cut anything super fancy. So you just kind of give it a nice little rough chop and you're good to go. It's all gonna cook together and have the same awesome flavor anyway. So when they finally figured out what they were doing with our truck, they referred us over to the Enterprise Rent-A-Car, and surprise, we ended up waiting another hour there just to get a rental vehicle for the day. And Ford's not even covering it. They're like, oh, we don't cover it. But if you bought the extended warranty with us, they'll cover it. But first we got to see if your extended warranty is even going to cover what you brought your vehicle for. Well, we brought it for a recall, dumbass. Well, it is what it is, which sucks. My kids are probably going to watch this video later and saying, oh, you put celery in your pot roast? I'm like, yeah, I did. Doesn't it taste delicious? I have one teenager in the house that hates anything that is the color green, so I have to sneak it in. Whenever she's like, oh, I don't eat that stuff, I'm like, yes you do, you just don't see it. It's for their own good. So I just kind of put everything together like this. Potatoes, celery, carrots, what have you. And then I got the 2 pounds of stew meat that I coated with flour already. You always want to coat it with flour because then that's what's going to make the liquid thicker. And if you're putting it in a crock pot, add a little bit more flour than you would actually usually do. Just throw it in there. Over to the sink where it will sit probably for a day or two before anybody gets around to washing it. Just kidding, but not really kidding. Okay, throw all my vegetables in there. That's a lot. So now on the directions it said, put your water and everything in there already, but I like to do that last because I'll tell you why. I mix that seasoning packet with all my liquids first, and then I pour it over the top, so that way all the juices are in there evenly, and like all the stuff in here is dissolved. 3 cups of water, the seasoning packet. Good. Smells good. Oh shit. Don't put your nose too far into the packet. Found my oil. It wasn't where I left it because my daughter used it yesterday and then didn't put it back where she found it because she made some kind of sugar mix with oil and rubbed it on her lips for like 10 minutes until they fell off. So apparently it takes all your dead skin off. So that's cool. Try to get it all nice and dissolved. Ooh, yeah. Pour it in my, all over the meat and all over the potatoes and carrots, juices. Awesome. Put on low for 8 hours. And cover it up. And that's that. Now I don't have to worry about coming home after all the kids get their flu shots later and they're cranky and having to cook dinner. So, because it will already be done. Yep, and you just let that sit there like this all day. Let that cook all together and it's gonna be so delicious. So delicious. If you like this video, make sure you follow me at middle_name_Alice. Hit follow. I'm not just a cooking show. I vlog my life and I'm not fancy at all. I don't have fancy equipment, but I just share things that I want to share. And it's a hobby for me and I like it. And sometimes I might share things that might be helpful for others. So go ahead and follow, and then if you don't want to follow me, then that's fine too.